Hi there, I'm Peter Millard, and on the 10-minute workshop this week, I'd like you to join me on a journey to disaster. That's coming up next. So I'm doing something a little bit different on the channel this week. It's part disaster movie and part confessional. It's some video that I shot 15, 18 months ago or so, and I've just sat on it since then because it covers the biggest mistake that I've ever made as a so-called professional woodworker. And it happened on a job when I happened to be shooting video. So let's jump right into that video, that intro, and I'll pop back later. Hi there, I'm Peter Millard, and this is 10-minute workshop, where 10 minutes of the workshop is never enough, it's never 10 minutes, and it's never 10 minutes wasted. In the workshop this week, well, I kind of wish I wasn't here. I've got to pull an all-nighter, and it does not make me happy. I'll tell you about it in a minute. So yeah, not really a great position to be in. As the old joke goes, I wouldn't want to start from here. Okay, so here's the situation. I've got a perfectly pleasant, it's not even recording, is it? Jesus, what a f***ing day. No, it's not getting any better, is it? But it was recording at least. Okay, so here's the situation. I've got a perfectly pleasant, perfectly ordinary little alcove bookcase to build, like an alcove unit, but with no cabinets. It's just all bookcase all the way up, sitting within, the alcove alongside a chimney breast. You've seen the sort of things I do before. There's nothing sort of terribly special or magical to it. The shelf heights have to match one that I built previously. So lots of careful measuring on that side, but other than that, it's totally straightforward. Strictly speaking, it's a one-day build. However, you're joining me sort of late-ish in the day. It's almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon, early evening, and I haven't started painting anything yet. I'm fitting this at 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, not looking good for a good night's sleep, unfortunately. How did I get into this situation? Well, I had another job that overran. I just had to get that dealt with because they were coming to collect that today, and then it turns out that they're not coming to collect that until tomorrow. And I always knew this was going to be tight, but the basic situation is, I've had everything cut. I've got the extra bits. I've got the shelves lit. I've got those trimmed back. I've got the little skinny face frames cut, ready to go. I've got the skirting board cut, baseboard sorted. I've got a little bit of a plinth cut, ready to go in it. I'm not entirely sure of the height of that yet, so a little bit of fancy footwork to do there. But unfortunately, the situation is this has to go in tomorrow because of other things that are happening on Friday and hence over the weekend. And I've just sort of got myself into this flipping mess where I've got to get this done. So there's not going to be a lot of chat in this video. It's just going to be me doing a bit of painting and then sort of muttering to myself quietly while I nail stuff together. And one of the problems I've got, of course, is that it's quite tall. It's almost 8 feet high, with 9 shelves in it, I think. It's going to weigh an awful lot, so I literally won't be able to carry it when it's complete. So I'm going to have to leave some of the shelves out and fit some of those when I get there, kind of thing, which is never a fun time. But anyway, I think the bulk of the cutting is done, so I'm going to need to start cracking on with some painting. We'll get on with that now. In fact, there was still a little bit more to do before we get to the painting. I'm posting these short videos on a daily basis, so if you want 5 minutes of guilt-free respite from the family feeding frenzy that is Christmas and the holiday week, then join me in part 2 for the next stage of my biggest mistake. That's out tomorrow.